Truth be told, I'd like to meet some new people. I'd like to make some new friends. I very much like to. I worked on this old house for 5 years. Many of you know what that is. It's been around since the late 70s. Everybody asks me, "Oh, did you get to work with Bob Vila?" I say, "No, I worked with Tom Silva." Tom Silva was the general contractor when I was the gaffer on this old house, which is the guy in charge of all the lighting and all of the power cables and anything that you really don't think about. That was me. That was McGillicuddy. Imagine that. You've got a guy with a name like McGillicuddy working out of Boston on the show, this old house. It's been around for 20 something plus years. Well, 79, and it's 2024 right now, so that's a long running do it yourself homeowners, self help show. But why I say that is it affords me the knowledge of interior decorating and exterior decorating for that matter. I mean, we did a lot of segments on hardscaping, of course, landscaping. I can walk through a house, I say this humbly, but I can walk through a house and disassemble it in my mind. As any contractor could do or any carpenter could do. I'm not saying I'm special. I'm saying that I'm lucky to have had the opportunity to work on that show because now I can fix most anything, and if I can't fix it, at least I can diagnose it and most likely be correct in my diagnosis. I can see what needs to be done to make the situation correct again. But I'm not even talking about building. I think I went too far in that direction. I'm talking about more of the design and decorating end of things. There are thousands and thousands of people in America alone. I'm talking international because this is going to go up on YouTube, and YouTube is international. I would like to tour, if I may, in a very casual way, those homes with the people who are in love with their domicile, are in love with their homes, and want to show it. So many people put so much time, money, and again, love into their homes and never get the opportunity to show it off, even to friends. I mean, maybe family comes by and hopefully people have a few friends. But I grew up in a home where you had a sitting room and a formal dining room. And I'm not saying this was not a big house. We started in a big house, and then I think those thoughts translated or transferred. They did not translate. They transferred to the smaller house we moved into. But we still had a formal living room and a formal dining room with a dining room table with 6 seats around it and a chandelier. You couldn't even fit a turkey on the table. There was so much clutter around it. But people still have that in their minds that is the way that you set up your home. Now, it's come a long way from that. We've come a long way from that. And I've had a chance during the years, very coincidentally, to meet a few of these people who I'm speaking about, people that love their homes and would love to share their homes with people. I don't mean in a living situation. I mean just in a visiting situation, of course. I won't scare people away. I don't need to move in. I'm okay. I don't even know why I said that. It has been a long road, though. For a few years in Hollywood, I was doing the couch surfing thing, which is just, it's exhausting. But I'm making this video to ask if there are any of those people out there who would invite me to their home to film a little bit and to show me what they're so proud of. Because that's what it is. It's being proud of the work you've done or the design that you designed, or the concept that you came up with. I love it. I'm making a video and putting my head on the chopping block here, because there are a lot of people who are going to say, what is he talking about? Is he inviting himself to people's homes? Why would people invite him? Those aren't the people that I'm reaching out to, I guess. Okay. You're out there going, oh, you know what? I love it. This old house come by. I'm not with this old house anymore. I haven't been with them since 2013. It's now 2024. So yes, it's over a decade. But I'm happy to say that I was the longest running gaffer in the show's history. And 5 years is a long run. It's a pretty good run if you're working as a day player. That means day by day. So, with that said, if you're one of these people who has a show house, and it doesn't have to be money. I'm not talking about money builds. You could have painted the entire place yourself in a very interesting way on the cheap. I'd love to see that. You may have put down some crazy terracotta tiles in a new way, or in a new place that people usually wouldn't do that. I'd love to see that. Maybe you have very interesting roofing, or maybe you have the quintessential American Cape house that's just in such great original condition that you're proud of it and you'd love to share that with somebody. I want to be that somebody. I was going to say boldly, I am that somebody. Well, I am. And I'm going to be able to recognize the effort that you put into it, the money that you put into it, and I'm going to understand why you love it so much. I want to share it with you. That's all I'm saying. It would be myself at the moment. I would love to have a producer come around with me just to take notes, because of the filming stuff. I don't want to have to think about it anymore. I've been a cameraman for 20 years. I was a director. Like I just said, I was a gaffer for years. I've been the crew guy, okay? Now I'd like to be, for lack of a better word, the talent. But only in the way that I want to be in front of the lens, instead of, as we used to say, behind the lens. So with that, I will leave you be, but please leave me a comment. We can at least get a dialogue going. I'm up here in Massachusetts. I like driving. I've got a Honda Accord, and it's ready to go all the way down to California again, or all the way up to Washington State. I don't know. Where are you? I look forward to hearing from you. I sincerely do. Thank you.